Man, what you over there doing, dog? I sound like this nigga is crunching up some paper or something. Welcome one, welcome all to the one and only DeadBolt ATL, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy
Yes,
Trav,
sir.
with my man Don
Yes,
People.
sir.
What's good
What's
with you,
happening,
bro?
man? You already know, man. Shit, man. Just was getting myself together. You know how I do, man. Never ready for the countdown all the way, but I'm in the building.
It's all good, man. We here,
It's
man.
all good, man. It's all
On a
good.
nice sunny Saturday. It is beautiful weather here in Atlanta, Georgia. If y'all don't know, if y'all ain't here, I hate it for anybody that's anywhere and y'all still dealing with that winter and cold season right now.
Yeah,
Down
that
here
cold.
where we at, it's over with.
Yeah, that cold season ain't what's popping no more. Like we tropical people, and you know what I'm saying. Like just to be in the, I don't see how people deal with the cold weather. Period. That's just
Because
my
they don't.
personal.
I think people deal with it because they don't want to move from where they from. They like living where they from. Some people like cold weather. I mean, you are from the cold climate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But it's been a minute though, man. I'm pushing almost 20 years down this joint, so I don't think my body can handle the cold weather, like that type of weather. Like when I went home for All-Star weekend, man. Shout out to the city. Shout out to Cleveland. Y'all definitely put on for All-Star. But you know, it was just too cold, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get into your groove. Like, it's past liquor code. Like, I thought, like, all right, boom, I'm gonna take me some shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, you know, ready, you know, warm and insulated from the liquor. Shitting me. You know what I'm saying? It was over with from there. You feel me?
I think another thing too, though, is people don't realize how our winters are down here, because people usually don't vacate down here like that for real. You know what I'm saying? In the wintertime. Some people do come down here. Some people, that's people that know though. A lot of people don't know how weather is in Georgia because they never been to Georgia.
That's true. But you know what though? I can say though, like, especially my city, man, it be so many people migrating down here. Like, it's to the point, like, when I first moved to the A, it was only like a couple of people from the city that was down here. Now, let people tell it, it's like, you know, you might have like 100, 200 people down here from the city. This down here moving around. I'm like, but you know, Georgia's so spread out, you really don't see people here in Atlanta like that. That's why I be telling people, like, you really got to be out and about 24/7 to really run into people like that, especially at this stage of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree with you. How was your week, man? Everything was good?
Oh, everything's going good, man. No complaints, man. We in here and we in the building. You know what I'm saying? We blessed to be alive. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel good. I'm ready to get into this. You know how we do. You know, throw some jabs, man. Get into this heavy topics, man, of what we about to discuss, man. You know, all the hip-hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy. You know, we smoking on some nasty. And we got some Remy. I already got my shot. So before we start, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back.
He doing good. I'm drinking water, y'all. Y'all see what I got going on. Old bottle of H2O.
Don't do this at home, man. Don't do this at home.
I'm going to get up and get my number in a minute, dog. What we got? What's going on?
Let's get into this, man. Now, listen, man. Now, we know we got to start right here in Atlanta, man, when we talking about news and everything that's out here, right? So we got these two dudes, man. Try to go ahead and put these cats on the screen, man. We got to go ahead and play this clip, man. Now, y'all can't be too thirsty, like, and this be the problem with guys, man. When somebody tell you no, it's no. You know, being thirsty, man, can cost you your freedom. Like these two dudes we about to get into.
Kidnapping a woman at a DeKalb County gas station. Now, here's where this happened. This is the Exxon station on Glenwood Road in Decatur, and police arrested these two men, Quentin Williams and Rod Rakey's Allen.
Let me start there right there, dog, and just say that these cats are two fools. I can't really cuss how I want to cuss. I can't really say how I want to say. But, bro, you got to be embarrassed by this. I don't care what you say, Donnie. You got to be embarrassed by this. Or are you really that hard of an individual, that goon type of figure that do this type of shit?
Man, I think a lot of dudes cats just don't be thinking, man. Like, you got to think, we in the perk era, right? So these niggas probably was off some 30s, rolled up on shorty, you know what I'm saying, probably at the gas station and shit like that, and tried to shoot their little jabs and stuff. And you know, like most women and stuff who meet guys at gas stations or in stores or whatever, they not gonna rap with you. You know what I'm saying? They've been taught to keep their head down and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what happened to these dudes. But if you look at them though, are these two dudes that you want to bring home to mama?
What do you got on their neck? Both of them got neck tattoo.
Like this is what I would say would be bad pussy decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody, like if my daughter or somebody brought somebody home like this, I wouldn't let my daughter date a guy like this.
But I mean, what is but now in 2022, this is the ideal stand-up guy. He has the natural hairstyle. He probably got a few tattoos. I mean, this is what you're gonna catch on every college campus.
No, not like these two niggas, man.
Yeah, like these two. You know, you're gonna have some cats with the low haircuts and stuff.
Well, that's cool. Like I said, there's cats for everybody, but I'm just saying, like what I'm gonna accept, right? Like I automatically I can smell it right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Criminal.
That like both of these dudes right here are not the type of dudes that you want to bring home to mama. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at homie on the right, like I said, both of them look like they off perks, bro. Like these dudes don't look like they, you know what I'm saying, somebody you want to bring home and stuff. And you're right. A lot of these are like the ones that they put out into the forefront, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones they say, oh, this is what the typical black teen looks like now. You know, I beg to differ. Like I live in the suburbs. I can go bring one on camera right now, and he don't look like that.
These are grown men, right?
No, these dudes look like, I mean, I would say 25.
Adult.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
teenagers. I asked you about the teenagers.
Okay, teenagers, young punk, whatever, right? But I'm just saying, these dudes right here, these ain't some dudes that you want to just have around. So for them to be doing what they doing, to me, this ain't shocking. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing these dudes do what they do, like and kidnap shorty. I want to know what ended up happening to old girl though. You feel what I'm saying?
Last month, the victim rejected their advances, so the men kidnapped her and put her in the trunk of a car. The suspects are being held in jail without bond.
She got out of the trunk though. She escaped and she called the police. That's how they got caught.
That's what I'm saying, man. These niggas was all perks.
Yeah, that's how they got caught. She jumped out the car. They threw her in the trunk and she got up out the trunk. But you know, most trunks now got the release on the inside of it. Most of them. Mostly all of them. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to shorty though for being aware though, because she could have easily panicked, right? Like she could have easily panicked and been on some stuff to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fucking like just panicking and losing her mind in the trunk or whatever.
Not thinking logically. I feel
not thinking logically. You know what I'm saying? So like I just commend her for being aware in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like just to be honest, like to be aware in that moment, I think is just phenomenal. Because most niggas let's just keep it a bean. Most niggas wouldn't have been aware in that moment. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But that just goes to show these dudes, man, just you gotta shorties, y'all gotta watch yourselves out here, man. A lot of people are not understanding. Atlanta's getting very dangerous right now. You know, it's like when we first moved down to Atlanta, it really wasn't all like that. Atlanta always had crime and stuff. It's a major city, but now it's getting to the point where you can bet that your car gonna get broken into, right? Especially if you got a car that, you know, Chargers, Challengers, and, you know, stuff like that. And any major apartment complex on any given night, you know what I'm saying? Clubs, etc. You know, now you even getting the shootings and stuff like that, where niggas is shooting and you know, so y'all just gotta be careful, man. These niggas is on perks, they minds ain't right, and y'all telling them no, just go ahead and give them a fake number. You know what I'm saying? Or get you a Google number. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those Google Assistant numbers or something like that.
But this is a very rare case, bro. This is something.
No, but you hear about it. But hold up, though. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say it's a rare case, and this is why. I hear about situations to where shorties is walking past dudes on the street, and you know, a dude will make an advance at her. She'll say no, and the dude, you know, or say something to her, or he'll approach her, do something, beat her up. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on.
We see that all the time, though. Nigga be like, I don't know about beating her up. You know what I'm saying?
That shit, that's happening out here.
I'm gonna say get disrespectful though. We see
I
niggas
feel
get
like
all the time.
I feel like a shorty need to be able to read the situation though. You know what I'm saying? Like you
course,
can't always you can't be bougie in all situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know this ain't your type of dude. Get you a Google number. So even if dude try to call it right then, be like, hold up, let me send you my number to the phone, or, right here. It'll ring right then. You know what I'm saying? So dude won't have your real number. That's the best way to move. Also, I think all shorties right now need to be packing.
So you think they can't just say no? They can just say no.
No. I don't think it's safe now to say no. Obviously, in certain neighborhoods. Now, if you're in a neighborhood where you have a strong police presence, you just, it's just not that type of time where you at, then yeah, maybe you can. But if you in the inner city or you're somewhere where there's a lot of crime, you definitely just don't want to be telling the average perk head no. I'm sorry, bro. Like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell my daughter to do that. I'm gonna tell her to get a nigga a fake number, or you know what I'm saying, just to protect yourself. It's especially if you read that it can go left. Like if these dudes was on some other type of time, like when you was talking to them, then I think you should have, try to play it differently. But that, maybe like I said, in the moment, at least she knew how to get out the trunk. I put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to her, man, for getting away from that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I hate it for y'all, bro. Cause y'all out here doing stupid shit, man. Y'all might catch hell in the chain gang for real. You already know how people feel about they women not being able to be out here free with their women and children. You out here doing stuff like that. Yeah, man. Come on, dog.
Right. But on another note, shout out to the boy Future, man, because the homie Future, I didn't know he was getting, and this might be cap, right? But the homie talking about he getting $1 million a show. Now, I feel like this is, he got an album that's about to get ready to drop. So we gotta, expect shenanigans. We gotta expect, maybe some dating rumors with Future, whatever, right? So him throwing this out as a person though, shout out to Future though. Like I booked Future back in like 2011. You know what I'm saying? We gave this nigga 12 bands. So to go from 12 bands all in to now you getting $1 million to do a show and you ain't really, running around doing no extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, more power to you. But I think rappers need to be more frank when it comes to $1 million a show, because really you're not getting $1 million every time you step out.
Hey man, I'm looking at this comment right here on this Instagram. On who Instagram this is? Oh, this Streets 94 ATL, man. Shout out to them for posting this. Lady Couture said, "Is this before or after everybody else gets paid?" I guess common sense ain't common sense. It is what it is. That could be $1 million package. You know what I'm saying? And I could see Future asking for that, and some people paying, especially big enough venues. If he's doing something huge like State Farm Arena, Mercedes Benz Stadium. Well, of course, he probably can pull that because they're gonna get that money back. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. Because Future might sell out. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who's on the ticket with him, but he might sell out a show in that kind of arena, in that big of an arena.
I mean,
I don't really see it as far as being capped.
Yeah, I mean, I think certain arenas
rapper alive just recently. They labeled him the best rapper alive. I think that was on Breakfast Club, man. But I kind of saw where they were coming from when they said that. He is a very influential artist. He's very popular. Mostly everybody like Future music. He liked the trap. He liked the new trap guy, the pop trap guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you ask me, people like Lil Uzi Vert, they follow him. They don't follow Thugger or whoever else. You know them.
Well, I think when it comes to, I mean, Future is the GOAT, or you know what I'm saying, of the new trap wave, and then right after that, it would go Thugger. You know what I'm saying? It go Future and Thugger, like they leading the pack, like, you know what I'm saying, because these niggas running packs down here. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're able to neutralize anybody that's not down with their little mob. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Future, it's Young Thug, it's 21 Savage, it's Gunna, all them, Lil Baby, all them kind of run with each other. Anybody else, the YFNs, you know, of the world and stuff like that. You know, the people, the NBA young boy, you know, these type of dudes, any of these type of cats, you know what I'm saying? They not really, they able to be neutralized because of what they're able to do as far as the way they run.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? You had mentioned YFN and YSL. I saw a post on somebody's Twitter page, man, where somebody was saying that they wish YSN and YFN would stop going to war because it's affecting their kids going to school. It says real bad, dog. I ain't even know it was like that. Did you know anything about that?
Yeah,
Did you know it was
I
like
mean,
that?
you know, the YFN situation, the YFN and the YSL, for those who don't know, who are outside of Atlanta, is definitely a situation that spans from the streets all the way to the prisons. I actually had one of my homies who got locked up recently, and he got, you know, he had to stay overnight, and he was saying that in Fulton County, like that's what it was. Like they was beefing in there. YSL and YFN, they were all beefing in there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you're right. Like this situation is spilling over, obviously, to the streets. Where I personally think Thugger's baby's mama was a casualty of that war. I don't believe that that was over no bowling ball. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly the dude who was involved is affiliated on that type of time on the other side. Like, you know what I'm saying? So is it a coincidence that she would be arguing with him over the bowling ball, and he took an opportunity to go ahead and you know, take her out right there, knowing that he would go to jail for it? Like, you had a bowling alley, you feel what I'm saying? So I think it's just on a different type of time right now, like between them. And yeah, they need to fall back from that. But I don't think it's gonna fall back. Once blood has been shed, bro, there's no falling back from that point. There's no falling back, there's no returning. And but back to the original point of what we were talking about with Future, I just personally feel that, you know, these rappers need to just elaborate. Like, when I do arenas, nigga, this is what I charge right now. Because, like, if I'm just a regular dude, right? Like, and I'm just a promoter in the city, and I'm thinking like $1 million a show. So what this nigga said, I'm in a little country ass town or whatever the case may be. Like, am I really gonna give him, like, even if he said 100,000, Future's not worth that. Like, I personally feel like I just don't feel like he's worth that. Like, when I booked Future, Future had Tony Montana and everything else out. Like, you know, his beginning catalog was hard. You know what I mean? And he didn't sell out where we were at, and we paid maximum promotion and all that. So I just think that, like you said, with the right ticket, the right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta be the right venue.
Yeah,
It gotta be a big enough venue.
Big enough venue. But
You
he definitely
ain't doing Tabernacle, and it don't only hold 2,500 people.
Oh, he's selling that out.
Yeah, but you're not getting $1 million for that.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
You can only, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can,
we can't even sell enough tickets to cover that. You feel me? Like, it don't hold enough people in here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these dudes is tripping. Like, but anyway, but yeah, like, I feel like ultimately they just need to stop the rap cap, man, and just say, man, look, for arenas, this is what we pulling. Because damn sure you ain't getting that from no club or no shit like that.
I agree with you on that. For arenas, for a club, I'm getting about 13,000.
No. Future for the club, you got to think, like, for a club probably hold about anywhere, you know, 1,500, 2,000 people or something like that.
That's
Future probably
club, bro.
Well, like, for anything under 1,000, let's say anything under 1,000 capacity, Future getting still, he probably getting about like 50 to 70. 50 to 70, because you got to figure, like, Future in the building, they gonna overcharge VIPs, all that. Like, I don't suggest a promoter do it unless he get the bar. Like, if he ain't got no parts of the bar or no shit like that, like, hell no, not with the door. You don't want to just get that shit with the door.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Speaking of the door, this shit, man, you know, was crazy, man. Before we get into this next thing, and this is, you know, I want to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get into this, because this has been the hottest shit all week, right? It just go to show you, man, that a lot of these dudes, though, man, no matter if they gangster, no matter what niggas be thinking, right? Like, you know, niggas be like, you know, the persona that dudes put on, like, behind the scenes, niggas is doing some freaky ass shit, bro. Like, niggas is doing some freaky ass shit. But I mean, this shit, man, right here, man, with Whack 100, and Hassan Campbell. And obviously, this all stemmed from the Off the Record podcast with DJ Academics, Spotify. Shout out to Spotify. You know, y'all go check us out on Spotify. You know, this was an explosive interview. It's DJ Academics, it's 6ix9ine, it's Hassan Campbell, and it's Whack 100. Like, this right here is this as real as it get as far as niggas is gonna speak their mind. You feel me? But I got a lot out of that interview. So we gonna dissect that interview. You know what I'm saying? Because that interview, I mean, to me, it said a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It said a lot because it was like, yo, you know, 6ix9ine definitely need goons to solidify who he is. Like, for his type of music, for what he got going on, he need a street behind him. You know, if it ain't Treyway, then it's gonna be these new little Brooklyn niggas he got running with him. But I think what overshadowed that, because that was that was the main topic. Niggas was gonna get into that, start breaking that down. But I think what overshadowed that was the Whack 100 and Hassan Campbell situation. And we got some audio. You know, some people ain't really hipped all the way to it. So we got some audio we gonna play, but for those that's in the know who heard the audio, I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, they got the whole audio out.
It's gonna be so, Donnie. I'm gonna just play the. I got this little Hassan Campbell video pulled up where he actually plays him recording the main things that really has stirred up the controversy. As far as what most people are hearing, so it's not going to be everything. It's just going to be a little quick. Little clip, and then I'm gonna stop it right after he say, right after Whack 100 say those key words. All right,
big bet. Let's do it.
Don't run my narrative, huh? Let's go.
You're not here by your own boy, bro. But this, you want that topic. You don't do that. Working.
It's echoing a little bit.
Everybody know Drew's body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got game shit with him, bro. Also, my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with his baby mama.
That's all y'all get.
Yeah, I know you said there was a little echo. I ain't really hear no echo over here, Donnie, but you heard what that happened, right?
Yeah. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, I heard the whole joint, but yeah, that part right there. Now, obviously, man, you know,
I need to replay that.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and replay it, yeah.
That little.
We go ahead right now.
That little part.
Gotta hit the mic.
Because that's some well, them like some key words or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Bruh said,
we got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with his baby.
He got all the footage. So this is documented on video, Donnie. Is that what Whack 100 saying right now?
That's what he's saying. He's saying that all this shit documented on video. He's saying everything documented on video. You know what I'm saying? Everything documented on video.
And he's saying Nipsey Hussle is paying people to smash his baby mama. That's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or his old lady, his girl, whoever it is, baby mama, or something. Yeah, I know you said you heard the whole recording. Did he go into any more detail about that situation?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he went into detail about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, talking about, you know, the 30% and all that type of stuff that, you know, like trying to get the 30% of the catalog. Like this was the whole thing. But you kind of wonder about Whack 100 just in general, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did Whack 100 get into the game and who did he learn from? He learned from Suge. Like, you know, this is a dude that used to run with Suge. So Suge mastered extortion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Suge was a master of extorting people. You know, let's not forget he hung Vanilla Ice off the damn balcony, right? So he also ran up on Eazy-E for Dre, so they know how to extort. So I think when you think about West Coast and you think about Whack and you know, even Game, like you think about what Game used to do. Game used to be a male stripper. You feel what I'm saying? So with Game being a male stripper, like it's one of those things to where it's like, yo, like you don't think Game got a few freaky tapes out there?
Yeah, I probably do. Ain't no
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Game definitely got some freaky tapes out there. You know what I mean? So if Game got some freaky tapes out there, Whack obviously being his manager, because look how Whack get these dudes. Like Whack manages the Game. He also made a comment about Blueface on there. You know what I mean? Like to where he said Blueface is a bozo. Like this is a dude he manages. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you have on these dudes to where you could just talk to people to any type of way? Like, Game has never confronted Whack. Game is supposed to be one of Nipsey's best friends, right? But why ain't Game said nothing about what Whack did, or you know, speaking Pyru business or West Coast business or whatever you want to call it to a nigga that ain't in the industry on the phone, knowing that you know both of y'all phones is being watched and recorded by the FBI. Like, come on, man, is you serious? So, I mean, that's the part that you know I'm trying to really figure out and dissect, because I don't know if they all in on it, because look at the publicity that came with this. Like Hassan is now getting mainstream look all the way because now he's the one that exposed the audio. So anybody who want to know where this audio is coming from, where he allegedly also exposed and was squeezing K Slay and extorting K Slay. God bless the dead. You know, K Slay just passed away.
Hey man, yeah, let's take a moment, man. Right quick, like man, recipe DJ K Slay. Yeah. Yeah, COVID complications. They say he had been battling COVID complications, man, for like 3 to 5 months or something.
Yeah, man, K Slay been going through it. So, you know, that whole situation, man, it's crazy because you know he was saying all this stuff on the phone to Hassan. So you don't know like if this shit was really staged, because you got to think like everybody's gained the benefit. Negative publicity is the only thing that travels now. No positive publicity travels, right? So this publicity is what's getting like all them popping. Like think about who's winning right now. DJ Academics is winning because the original interview that sparked everything came off on his show.
Mm-hmm.
Whack is winning because you know what I'm saying, he stays in the news by discrediting people, you know, saying that Nipsey's not a legend, coming at Tupac, assassinating Tupac's character. You know, this is what Whack 100 does. So you got to have more shock value. You know, do I think he has a tape on Nipsey Hussle? You know what I mean?
Your mic just went out, dog. I think it's your cable. I think it's his mic cable, yo. He need to replace that microphone cable because it keeps going out. Look at his face.
Oh no, my bad. You know, we recording live, but you know,
good, man.
Going on. No, it wasn't the mic. I had to mute the mic. Thank God I had to mute the mic because you know, kids coming up, you know, wanting to play with my son and you know all that type of shit. I apologize. You know how that goes.
You straight, man.
But yeah, like the whole situation, man. Like I'm saying with Whack and all that type of stuff, man. It's important to point out this is probably how Whack been moving through the industry forever, gaining tapes and everything like that on dudes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's what he's been doing.
I think you bad muted. I think he muted the mic again, y'all.
Yeah. I just had to mute it real quick. Like I said, thank God for the mute button.
That mute button. There's one on your screen too. Right here.
All right. So yeah, with the with the whole situation with Wack and all that, bro. Like, I just think this how Wack been moving through the industry the whole time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like extorting people, squeezing people. You know, like he even talked about having like Adam 22 and all these different people on his, you know, just in his pocket, knowing how to move. And do we knock him for moving like that? That's the question. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, do we knock him for moving like that? I think that's what we need to ask. You know what I mean? Like, let him tell it. He's holding the tape from coming out. You know, that's how he's trying to spin the narrative now. Like, you know, he's holding it from coming out. Which I
He
don't.
wants some money. He wants some money, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that's what he wants. He wants some bread. You know, and behind the scenes, he's trying to get all these different, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, locked in and going to Lower London trying to get this 30% of Nipsey's catalog and all that type of stuff. Now he's managing 6ix9ine and all that. Like, you know, it's to me, it's just crazy, bro. Like, even that whole 6ix9ine play, like trying to bring 6ix9ine back into the market. He got these new dudes running with him. I think Hassan asked him, and I want to pose this question to you because Hassan asked him this question. Hassan said it was a dude that got caught up named Ish in the whole situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ish got caught up because he was just letting these dudes use the cars and stuff, maybe like doing a Toro or whatever, right? Like, he wasn't in on none of the hustling or nothing, but he got caught up in the indictment. So he ended up taking a plea and he's in jail. Now he can't take care of his kids, all that type of stuff. He's trying to reach out to 6ix9ine, even though 6ix9ine snitched on him to help him with his family. Now, do you think that this is something that 6ix9ine should do? You know what I'm saying? Or do you think the streets need to pony up the bread because, you know, the streets is what obviously he stood by because he didn't tell or whatever the case may be.
I kind of think
the streets.
I mean, I saw 6ix9ine's rant on bruh asking him for money, but you did get that man bound up though, because you told on everybody, bro. You know?
So do you think that the snitch need to pay restitution?
Facts.
Like to the families that were affected. I felt the same way too. Like, you got to think about it. But I also felt the other side of it too. What 6ix9ine was saying, the way he did break it down. He said, man, listen, the streets are supposed to protect the streets at all costs. So all these niggas hollering all this street shit, protect the street code and all this shit, don't never want to pony up bread and help a real nigga like Ish who got caught up in the situation and did not participate in the situation, but just got caught up in it.
That's true though.
You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't the streets be sending him money or helping his family while he's down?
Yeah, he should have somebody on that other side that is helping him, you know, and helping out his family, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That you know what? That don't really happen like that, man.
No, it don't. But this is what I'm saying. What 6ix9ine did in that interview was he exposed the street code. You know what I'm saying? He exposed that code. So, you know what I mean? Like, the whole situation with that is like, look, like he got a whole new, you know, it's like he got a whole new little posse or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to, you know, he's like trying to now come back out like, okay, yeah, it's cool to snitch. Or and even what the dude said in the interview, man, I wish we could find that clip because the little dude said in the interview that was rocking with him, like, yo, we don't jack rats. This is the first rat we jacking. You know what I'm saying?
We are having technical difficulties.
No, yeah, man, bro. Like when you going live, look. No, we ain't having technical difficulties because I got a sure mic. When you let me just go ahead and say this for the live viewers. When you got a house where you got a toddler running around, you got dogs, nigga. Like, thank God for my homie Spike Lou from On Deck Podcast, man. You know, he in the background, man. He is assisting with the issue. So every time that I mute, I'm letting him know what's going on, and he's assisting me with the issue. So, but yeah, anytime you go, like you go live, usually we go live at night. You know what I'm saying? So now that we going live in the midday, it's kind of crazy. I'm in my man cave, but
I think I got you, Donnie. I think this is what you're talking about.
So y'all from
Whack. You know this. Whack. You know this because I've been in LA and you see how I roll.
Oh, I'm coming. Hold on.
Hey, yo, this nigga was on Venice Beach.
Hold on. Hear me out. These niggas know. They tell me to pull up somewhere. I never be like, yo, bro, you sure? What I say? I'm coming. Where's that? Whack 100. When he said come to LA, I said, bro, I'm coming. He's like, all right, I'm getting off the flight by myself.
You talking about the little dude right there that's sitting next to him? When he say something about
talking about Jack and Rats, and then cut it like the volume on it a little bit, got the little echo in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, this dude is sitting next to 6ix9ine said that we not jacking rats. This is the first rat we jacking. It just lets you know, bro, like what 6ix9ine is doing, and we called it. You don't remember the episode that we talked about 6ix9ine and what he would do to the street code, coming back out and really dividing the streets, because he, from what I know, he got some official little dudes running with him.
I want to see what they mean by jacking rats, though.
Meaning jacking rats. When they say jacking, they mean fucking with them.
I just want to ask you a question. No, wait, bro. Gangsta,
I want to see what
You use your time to meet me already.
No, fuck that.
You use your time to meet me.
Wait, one
Hey, yo, give me two of these niggas come get this nigga up out of here.
Yo, gangsta.
I'm not gonna escort you up out of here.
It's not even too much that I'm saying that y'all dragging it.
Motherfucking 100 show in this bitch.
You heard me, Donnie?
East Coast ride this bitch.
We got an echo.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna lie, son really be on time though. You heard? Like I ain't gonna front without that label on him, bro, or whatever that unfortunate situation that happened. You heard? I ain't gonna lie, son official, bro. I ain't gonna front. I'll be like, nah, this nigga.
Yo, you know what I want to see?
This nigga, wow.
You know what I want to see with Shadow? I want to see.
He said son official. Is that what they talking about?
No, that's not even the part. That's what I'm saying. What he say that he jacking rats. Like I said, like he said that he jacking rats. They don't jack rats. It's the first rat that we jacking. You gotta go. Yeah. There you go, right there.
But like I ain't gonna front, bro. I know this nigga before any of the gang shit and all that. You know?
Gotcha.
Gangsta, I ain't never look at him as a gangster saying that he grew up how I grew up. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool, right? That's cool. Yeah. I never looked at him in that light, period.
Yeah.
So whenever he got what he got going on, he was doing him, whatever, you feel me? I knew it was really what's up. Like I know my bro. Like I know what's up, bro. That's my boy. You feel me? Look, the crazy shit though is that niggas be pussy. A lot of people pussy in this world, bro. Like if you stand on what you stand on, you stand on what you stand on. So at the end of the day, if you don't jack rats, don't jack no rat. Why the fuck I can't jack a rat for a bag? Or that, like, you feel me? I got shit. Nigga, you feel me? And then another thing too is that, like, bro, niggas, bro, I'm not gonna speak too much. My man videos, niggas don't jack, and let me tell you, we jack rats at all, nigga. This the first rat that we jacking, you heard? Gangster. No funny shit?
I don't know what's up with the it's like I don't know, it's sounding weird.
Yeah, it's sounding fine over here on my end. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. I don't think we got no more videos to play anyway. So, but go ahead and continue, Dog. What you were finna say?
So basically, with this dude right here, man, it shows you like really what it is. He says it right there. Like, why can't we jack a rat for the bag? And Tekashi's sitting right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you talking in third person or something, nigga. Like he's sitting right next to him. He like, why can't we jack a rat for the bag? This is the first, so what this is showing the little homies and everybody else, right, is that it's okay to fuck with a rat as long as the rat got the bag. So you know what the Fed's gonna do? For every nigga that turn, they gonna send them home with a bag, nigga. Because money is what is respected now. It's not about nothing else, bro. These is official dudes from the hood. He's telling you Tekashi's not hood. Like he's telling you. He's telling you. He's like, Tekashi ain't gangster. You know, he's sitting right next to you telling you, bro. And this is the official one out the crew, nigga. This is the one they step up and talk. You can look in his eyes like this is a nigga he fuck with. This nigga probably got a couple bodies, or he's the leader of the crew that Tekashi is running with. So it goes to show you, like I just told you, Tekashi needs this gangster persona in order to do his music, man. You can't have Tekashi 6ix9ine music, you know what I'm saying, and not have the street, some type of street element behind it. Because he out here talking cash shit, he dissing niggas and at an all-time high. You need a street element behind it. So when the dude tell you like, yeah, we fucking with this rap for the bag, it just lets you know that the money is what is going to rule. So all this street code shit, I don't suggest no nigga go down for the streets right now. Like and that's fucked up to say, because the streets ain't gonna hold you down. Like at the end of the day, for niggas that are in the streets, because if you ain't in the streets making crimes, this ain't for you. But for the niggas that's in the streets, you don't know if your man is gonna hold you down. Like at the end of the day, why are you going down for a motherfucker that you know might not take care of your family or hold you down while you fucked up?
Well, first of all, you already know one of the first rules and first laws of being in the streets, bro, is there is no honor amongst thieves. So you already
that's
know,
true.
You already know what you're getting yourself.
But right. But then they want you to keep it solid all the way around. When keeping it solid, think about it. Like think about it. Keeping it solid. How many niggas right now is respecting? How many OGs is sitting in jail right now because they kept it solid? Is Earl and are turning right now in they cell watching this Tekashi 6ix9ine shit.
A lot of
you know all the inmates got phones now, so a lot of niggas seeing this shit and watching that, man. That just lets you know, like, man, if you got bread, then you can do what you want to do. Like you could do what you want to do, and you can move how you want to move. You know what I mean? Like it don't even matter. Like Tekashi got these young boys on private jets. Got them in a Miri and all type of other shit. Like that's what they loyal to. They're gonna be loyal to the bag.
Hey, you got your audio coming out of something else over there, or just your headphones?
No, just my headphones.
You sure? That could be where the echo coming from. I'll just ask. You go ahead.
So yeah, like you know what I mean. Like I just feel like now it's like the code is all ruined now. It ain't no code.
Yeah, that's a facts. That's facts, my nigga. The code is all
like it ain't no code no more.
That street, yeah. I've been away from that, my nigga. So you know what I'm saying, and I'm glad. Because of that reason, nigga been killed some niggas around here, man. Because ain't no more code in the streets for real.
So you know,
he'll snitch on you from the grave. Yeah, he shot me.
So, you know, and then, you know, a lot of people are saying about the phone call, back to the phone call with Nip and all that type shit. Like a lot of people are saying that, you know, Hassan shouldn't have recorded Wack. But in a situation where Hassan is not in the industry, Wack is obviously a gatekeeper, one of the gatekeepers from the West Coast. He's a gatekeeper in the industry. You got to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? At all times, because Wack was prepared to destroy Hassan Campbell if Hassan didn't have some type of ammunition. Now, this might get his page took down. You feel what I'm saying? Because he played illegal audio on his page. So now, you know, Wack and they're trying to get his page took down and, you know, stuff like that.
Is it really illegal though?
Yeah, to play an audio, not to record the call, but to play the recorded call unauthorized, like on airwaves or something. I don't know what the angle is, but he's trying to get his page took down behind that shit. But you know, homie, just a real dude, man. I mean, at the end of the day, homie, a real dude. Like, I think he just got caught up in a situation to where, you know, he knew he was dealing with the devil. Shit, look what Wack was saying, bro. Like if Wack is calling his artists bozos and saying Big U a washed up old head and saying Nipsey, you know, was a sucker and just all these different things. And you, Hassan Campbell, you like, damn, I thought these was your man. You feel what I'm saying? And you talking greasy to these niggas like that. Like he talking greasy against Gillian Wallow. He talking greasy against Nori. And like, come on, man. Like, what is you supposed to do if you Hassan Campbell at that point? Like, you got to have some type of protection, especially if you dealing with this, you know.
Right.
So
yeah,
you
they
know,
ain't
that's,
gonna be. They're not gonna be able to remove his. They're not gonna be able to remove his channel.
I mean, let Hassan say it's gonna happen. I mean, he's preparing for it.
Yeah, he
You know,
protected.
I mean, you
He's
got to think
protected.
about it. Whack
I looked
is
up.
powerful though.
I just looked it up though, but he's protected up under the single party consent. You know what I'm saying? If we're like right now, you can this conversation is being recorded because we're both consenting. You can take this recording and do whatever you want to do with it, bro. You can play it wherever you want to play it.
Oh, well,
It's
Hassan,
legal.
I hope he gave you some game, bro.
Yeah, it's
Trav
called the
gave you some
single
game.
party consent. So you might want to look that up, bro. I had to get them right quick, like and see what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately though, I feel like what he said on the call, as far as with Nip participating in that strange piece of change activity, I think Wack got a lot of videos on dudes.
On people, period.
Yeah, I just think, you know, from De La Hoya, you know, it's talking about Oscar De La Hoya, like he got him probably from Oscar De La Hoya to everybody. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that Aisha Rashad video, somebody should have asked him about that. Like, who had that video? Who leaked that video? You know, was it about? Because look at all the, like, this video, obviously somebody tried to extort Isaiah Rashad, bro. Somebody had to come to Isaiah Rashad before that video came out and was like, yo, you pay me X, Y, and Z or I'm leaking this video.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
Man, shit, man, come on, man. You don't think somebody would have made trying to get a bag off that video before they put that video out?
They probably did. They probably did. And he probably was like, man, don't do it. Reconsider, please. And then when it came out, he said, it is what it is. Let me talk to all my people. Let me make my grand entrance. And that's exactly what he did at Coachella last week.
Yeah.
Played all the little, he had a little intro where he played video where everybody talked about him.
Mm-hmm.
So he cried on stage. And shit, I think career probably about to skyrocket, man.
Absolutely. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. So yeah, I don't hold nothing. You know, I know a lot of people are divided, but I don't hold shit against Hassan Campbell for you know what I'm saying, for doing what he did. I think he was protecting himself. I think Wack was greasy for releasing all that information to a nigga you just met. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. Do you so Wack 100 was saying something after the interview about how Hassan Campbell didn't really talk to him how he had spoken about him previously, because Wack was like, yeah, I saw videos of bro talking ish about me, trashing me, but he didn't have that same energy when we were in the room. He didn't mention anything. Actually, he was pretty passive aggressive with me. And I tried. Wack said he tried to pull it out of him. Do you think Hassan Campbell maybe didn't come at Wack 100 with whatever because he was afraid of him?
I mean, I think ultimately they both was all smiles. You know what I'm saying? Wack was all teeth and Hassan was all teeth.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I think Wack just know how to control the room. Let's just keep it a bean. Like, Wack knows how to control the room. Like, you feel what I mean? And that's really what it is.
What are you thinking about what Scotty said about Gunna? He called Gunna out.
Who?
Tekashi did, and Wack was like, "No, that Gunna, that's my people."
No.
Snitch.
You talking about that? Where he talked about
video.
that little interview, that little news interview Gunna did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think Gunna was.
It wasn't my cousin. He said my cousin didn't do it. He did it. It was old boy. Old boy did it. It wasn't my cousin that did it. It was old boy right here. He did it. 6ix9ine said, "Man, Gunna is a snitch."
Yeah.
He don't rock with Gunna.
Yeah, that's what he went with. But I mean, I look at it like Tekashi is just in the industry to cause confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what is he's like an agent of confusion. You know what I mean?
Is
Like
he
he's like,
is he sitting here to take our attention away from something?
yeah. Take our attention away from everything that's going on around the world and everything else, just like he's always been doing. You know what I mean? Like that's just my take on it, you know.
Gotcha.
But you know, that I feel like what Tekashi's doing right now, man, he's officially destroyed the street code. And also what Wack did was show that you can't trust that nigga for shit. You know what I mean? Period. Like you can't trust Wack, and you better watch out because Wack might try to extort your ass. You feel me?
Yeah, he will. If at any given opportunity, he will try. Don't let him get his hands on anything.
Yeah.
That you know, he could use to extort you. Because he's gonna do it. He's going to do it.
Right. You don't want him to do that. That nigga will extort you, dude. Like
it's almost really, like you really like what he said about Nip. It's almost like you brought that up. Why did you even mention that, Hassan Campbell? Like what was it? Did you feel like he was recording a conversation and it was gonna come out? Or did you feel like Hassan Campbell was gonna say that he was gonna go on his show and say that Wack 100 said Nipsey Hussle was, you know, whatever they say he was doing with the dude and the chick? Was it one of those moments where Wack was like, this is going to be a moment for me that's going to be a viral moment.
Yeah. I think Wack is just taking advantage of the moment. And maybe Wack, like I said, that's why I think, to be honest with you, dude, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I really feel that this shit, it kind of smell fishy to me. Cause I do wonder, like, if Wack is so free talking to Hassan Campbell, then he's free talking to a lot of niggas like that. Like, unless this was some stage shit, because both of these niggas are gaining. Like, Wack is trending hard. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Hassan Campbell is trending hard. Like, I mean, like a lot of these, like, they gaining from it.
That'd be the purpose of what academics do, though. What you think the purpose of it was? He knew it was gonna be a moment.
Right, everybody, but I'm just saying,
these niggas in the room together. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas made their own moment though. Maybe Ak was already prevalent to the whole play of how it was going to go down.
I mean, they just took advantage of it.
They just kept it going.
Oh, they took advantage of it. I watched in the beginning of the video the original interview or the sit down with them. They were saying they didn't know 6ix9ine was coming. He was like a surprise pull up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hassan Campbell was saying something about he finally get to sit down with him or something. I don't know, man. You know,
I mean, the way he was calling that nigga king and all that type of shit, like,
strange, man. You know
King. I mean, but you got to think though, man. Hassan he's starstruck a little bit too, though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has that. You know, especially I've interviewed a lot of people in my day, and it's like it be certain people you get next to, you like, damn, like you do, get a little jitters or whatever. So who knows? He's more comfortable in his own element. I don't think he would have called him that
always though. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But money is king though, bro. Like, at the end of the day, he got a whole mob of niggas ready to do whatever he said do. That's king shit. That's what a king do. That's what a boss do. You know what I mean? If you can pay niggas and make niggas move like you want them to move, you can call him a boss, you can call him a king, you can call him whatever you want. You call him a nigga that make moves. Call him big bruh, you feel me? like a whole lot of shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not, this is what niggas do. Like, it's money, man. Money will make you call a 24-year-old nigga king, nigga.
Is that the only reason?
A grown nigga.
Is that the only reason why people are around 6ix9ine right now? Is
facts, because he got bucks.
Because the money.
That nigga got bucks, man, and he popping.
Nobody would want to be around him.
Man, that nigga popping, man. He popping. Look, them YouTube checks is strong, my nigga. He don't need to be on the radio the way he be trending. This nigga that nigga getting 10 million views in a day.
Yep.
Like it's like when you start touching that type of shit, bro, like his money is stupid. Stupid. IG numbers are stupid, so he really don't need the radio. You can sign 6ix9ine, nigga, get that nigga 20 million up front to kick it with. You're gonna get that back with streams and everything else. And wait till the nigga get. I definitely predict they're gonna end up outpoing this nigga and put that nigga back in witness protection, nigga.
You think so?
Facts. 6ix9ine is definitely gonna be that nigga. He's definitely going back into protection status. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely going back into protection status. I'm telling you, I see it coming. It's written on the wall because he soon as they get intel that he about to get touched or some niggas really gonna put some pressure on him or something, they're gonna snatch that nigga back up, stage his death or whatever the case may be, and then he gonna go into witness protection.
Got you.
You know, period. I think it's set up just like that. But also, man, what's up with the nigga? What's up with your boy Mike Tyson, man? Like, what's up with my nigga Tyson, man? Tyson, man, look, dude was fucking with Tyson on a whole different type of time. I don't know why he was doing that, man. Why was he dealing with Tyson like that, dude?
Yeah, it seemed like he was a little overly excited about seeing Mike Tyson. So, well, that's what reports are saying. And Tyson got a little frustrated with him. And swung on him. He might have been in the back seat saying, "You old ass fighter, you just lost your last fight. You look flabby like Larry Holmes." You know what I'm saying?
It looked like he was just doing some geek boy shit to him though. Like when I seen the video, it was just on some geek boy shit. Like
it was definitely on some stand shit. You feel me?
But Tyson wasn't playing with that nigga at all though.
I mean, it is what it is. Tyson got free. He frustrated Tyson, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyson hit him a couple of times, but Tyson gonna have to pay. It is. Tyson got the money though. It is what it is. Paid the little lawsuit. Because he is the dude. I read reports that said he is not cooperating with the police, but he is cooperating with the civil lawsuit lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's gonna be a money play. Mike just gonna have to pay, bro, man. And that's just what it's gonna be. It probably be. Would you take a couple of them licks upside the head for a couple million?
I mean, it just looked like he was short arming them though a couple of times though.
Hey man, that mess is crazy. But he did go outside, bro. He had like a couple good times. You feel me? And then he got like they show. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. But it's like a knuckle mark right there on bruh head. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Like Mike Tyson was just looking bad. I mean, dude was looking bad at the end of the day.
Yeah, Mike lumped him up, man.
Bro,
it is what it is, man. Oh, here we go, right here. Here we go, right here, Donnie. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up right quick. I got a little picture, but a little video of the white dude looking like he's sad or something.
Boy just got he don't know how to act. Tyson looking at me, man. This shit crazy as fuck.
He should have never gave you his money.
What? Hold on. I didn't know they was saying that. Did you know about that? That's a white boy in the back saying that?
Yeah, I didn't know he was going with that.
JetBlue, net flight. Boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got fucked up. Just trying to ask for an autograph, man.
Hold on. Hey, Mike, come on. Right, let's go stop back. Let's lose the horse, man. I want to see that fight. That's what I want to see right now. Well, who is Mike punching? I'm trying to see who is he punching. Down there, like for real. What a white boy head at? It seems like the white boy is. Was that two people?
It looked like dude was trying to help him out.
Somebody was trying to help the dude out. Okay. I'm like, who was Mike punching? He punching. I heard them. You know what I'm saying? Them little smacks or whatever. Yeah, man. He peeled Mike Tyson off, man. You came in with bro, man.
Yeah, and then not only. I mean, it's just been a rock'em sock'em week. We also got the baby. You know that whole situation crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
with the baby.
And this was with his artist. You know what I mean? Like with his artist. Crazy.
We got a video for that, man. Let me pull that up right quick. What's the artist name?
Wisdom.
They had a concert. They had a concert. He tried to catch him. He swung on him. And like he hit him 1 or 2 times.
Yeah. I mean, I hope Wisdom is ready to get dropped from the label.
Wisdom got a little size on him though.
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy? This is the dude that took the gun charge for the baby.
Mm.
You know, so this is on a whole different type of time. You know, so I don't think you could just cut the dude off that's taking this gun charge for you, allegedly. You know,
yeah, you can if you need to, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because would that be a cutoff? Or what if he decided he didn't want to take the gun charge no more and the baby like just swung on him?
Hey, it might have been for some shit like that. Maybe,
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
because I want to know, like it gotta
real?
come out like why you swung on a nigga like that and you tried to knock this nigga out.
He did. Danny. Look, yeah, I'm trying to play it back. Look at that right there. And like he caught him too, though. Let me go back.
Yeah, he hit him. He did a windmill.
Hold on. Did he hit the baby? Boom, boom. Like he tried a 2-piece, little 2-piece. He tried to do something, man. You know, I mean, you know, shout out to the baby for not tolerating no BS, man. No disrespect. You ain't finna play with me by nothing. I know I'm a little dude, but I got some bite though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, he definitely swung back on dude.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
He definitely tried, but he tried to knock dude head off though.
He did. He tried to knock dude head off, man.
Tried to knock dude head off, man.
You say, and what was this behind? We don't know yet.
No, nothing's come out for what is behind, but I'm just saying this is the guy that's you know took the gun charge for the baby.
Got you. He probably, you know, he probably told baby, man, I ain't taking that charge, man. You know what I'm saying? I need a little more money or something, bro. I took that charge for you. What we gonna do?
Yeah. Like, yeah,
you know,
it definitely. That's what I'm saying. It definitely got to be about something about that. I don't see what would make baby that. You know, what would make you that mad to want to swing on Holmes right there?
What we doing?
Like what? You know what I'm saying? What would make you want to get on homie like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the part I can't figure out at all. You know what I mean? Like it's just baffling me.
That's the baby. He stay in some kind of altercations or something. That's what he like to do.
Facts.
I think that's why people still listen to him.
I think that's what it is, though.
I don't know if he been really making any real good music, man. Let me just put that on the screen right there, though, man. Oh, lad, man. You know what I'm saying? We all like that, you know. Devil ATL, man. We do enjoy these type of luxuries in life. You know, it's all good. What going on, Donnie? What we got next, man? What you doing, bro? You just zoned out.
No, I'm looking.
I'm gonna put that back on the screen then since you zoned out. We're gonna put that back on the screen, y'all. That right there.
Oh, right there.
You know what I'm saying? She is in the bikini YouTube, so we are good. She is not naked.
What's up with the black mayor in Tennessee who and you know it's so crazy. Shout out to my nigga Spike Lou. You know, he's from Tennessee. I think he's from like Chattanooga, but Tennessee is the mayor has officially announced that April will be the Confederate History Month.
He must be
in Tennessee
really into Confederate history.
Yeah,
because all the Confederate history I know was some shit that black people ain't like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they could have done that was so great. I haven't done any research on that. If anybody has anything that they want to tell me or any suggestions, you can drop it in my email at I forgot the email address. So yeah, I don't even know when you can send that to.
deadbolt.atl@gmail.com.
No, do not send any of that to our email. We are not interested in any Confederate history. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what people talking about right now.
Yeah.
But what I mean, Donnie, what's your take on this, man? Why should a black man be so concerned with Confederate history? Look what's behind him.
I hope it's just for us.
Look, ain't no some white hands, so you know those are his supporters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It looked like he was forced to do that. Them all Mason grips right there that these dudes is doing behind the scenes. So it's just another prime example, man, of the house Negro. You know what I mean? Like the prime example of the house Negro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I
So
agree.
so that's my whole take on that. You feel me? But what got me troubled though, man, we're going to go up to New York because Syracuse is locking up 8-year-olds for stealing bag of Doritos, man. Is this how we doing it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a weird story, man. I don't know. What do you think? You think it's meant to teach little buddy a lesson, or?
I mean, they was handling little buddy kind of rough.
Were they?
Yeah, they were handling little buddy kind of rough. I think in that situation, I mean, the police is gonna lock you up, right? If they get a call and you stole something or something, I say the person that reported the incident, could have handled it a different type of way, knowing where we're at as far as how the police are policing our community, so to speak. You feel what I'm saying? So how our communities are getting policed, it's like, what do we do in that type of situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a parent, I'm shocked. I'm like, yo, what is, what are we supposed to do at this point? You got 3 white cops that are now detaining my son, but shouldn't your son have some change to buy some Doritos? So I guess you got to elaborate on that. You feel me?
I mean, I believe he should have. Maybe he went in there to steal the chips, because I done been a little boy before, man, a little child, and I don't went into the store with money in my pocket and still decided to try to steal something and got caught. You know what I'm saying? And then once I got caught, I said, "Oh, I can pay for it." I remember that like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And they like, "Yeah, you can pay for it. Then why you stealing it?" I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's the thrill of it's something about that thrill of doing something illegal. It's a rush, bro. And I think we all know this. It's a rush. Committing crimes is a rush. I mean, some people do it for survival. People that came up pretty good, you ain't got no business doing certain. You shouldn't be selling drugs. You shouldn't be robbing nobody. You got to come from a good home, go to college, get you a job, a career, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a rush when it comes to doing things that are against the law, bro. It's a rush, and me and you both know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. There's something that is satisfying about not getting caught.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's absolutely true.
Maybe little man had one of the moments. I didn't really see. I did see a little bit of the video, but I can't really say they were handling him rough. Kids get handled rough. It is what it is, man. We got to stop being so damn soft, man. I can see they slammed his back out and tased him. But they detained him and put him in the back of the police car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would rather for the police to do what they did to him than to actually take my son down and be booked. You know what I'm saying? Or to have to go through something like Scared Straight. I don't want my child going through Scared Straight. Like, you going to jail. You got grown men all in your face. You know what I'm saying? You got spit in your face. You know, all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my son going through that. I would rather for him to get his scare, just like this little boy just did right now. They didn't hurt him. They handled him like, this is what you're gonna have coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just a little. This ain't even it. Like,
I mean, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. I think a lot of I think a lot of people, man, parents in general, like you said, if a kid feel that they can steal, they'll have money in their pocket and still try to pocket something. So it's like
That's a
I
fact.
really don't know how to really look at that. You know what I mean? Like I just think that the police shouldn't get involved over a bag of Doritos. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like you
mean,
don't have to handcuff the boy. You could have just put him in the back seat of the car.
they shouldn't have called the police. Was that the case? Did they call the police on the little boy? If
I
that's
would
so,
assume, yeah.
that's where it went wrong. At. They should have just took the Doritos from the child.
Yeah.
And that was it. Don't get out the store. They don't come back in here no more if you're gonna be stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To actually call the police on an 8-year-old, that's a little strange.
Maybe this was the 8-year-old's 8th time in the store stealing Doritos.
Again, so it could have. It's a build up.
You know,
it's a
build up.
It's a build up of Doritos.
Build up
Little Terrio, whatever. What the little fat boy used to be called? Terrio.
Yeah. But also too, man, that's crazy. As far as what's been going on, what's up, man? What you feel about DJ Envy and his whole situation with his wife admitting to faking a orgasm during joint interview that they had? Like she admitted to like faking a faking orgasms and shit like that. I think Envy. I think she's gonna humiliate him because he got caught cheating. So with him getting caught cheating and all that type of stuff, and she taking him back, she's basically stating that, because she had a book that just came out, that she's faking orgasms during their sex.
She said she was at a period of time. She was.
Well, I can tell you one thing. She probably still is.
She wasn't being satisfied. But they were saying that also came from their communication. You know what I'm saying? Like there was whatever was going on. Obviously, we all know Envy cheated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this shit is looked at to be so bad. Oh, he cheated. Oh my God. Yeah, get over it. Let it go. I got enough money to cheat. They got enough money to cheat. You feel me? Like for real. Sometimes it comes down to that. We have enough money to cheat. You ain't going nowhere. Don't go nowhere and think it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, he did get caught up, having a whole affair and all that type of stuff. But shout out to her for taking him back and not blowing up his family and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I commend her. So if this is what he has to sit through based on him getting caught up, then hey, so be it. He still get to keep his family together. And
hey, look, they writing the book, so all the money gonna come back into the house anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We got to say some spicy shit. So she probably like, I'm gonna embarrass you a little bit. But at the end of the day, this is what he put himself through. You dig? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he had to do it like that. I feel. I just think that's crazy. What also is crazy, man, is my man from Superfly, man, Glenn Walker. Like, what's up with this dude, man?
Apparently this dude likes to force himself on top of women.
Like, yeah, dude is he on a different type of time.
He is, man. So the Superfly actor has been found guilty of raping 7 women. And they talking about getting, bro, 100 years in prison, man. You think this worth 100 years, Donnie?
What's so crazy, man? It's starting to become a trend with our celebrities, black male celebrities, that these dudes, like, maybe, maybe Colin didn't want to go through with the rituals or something, man. Because I find it funny that any nigga that's acting or on the silver screen or just got something going on, they got to do this type of stuff. When bum ass niggas don't have to do this type of stuff.
What, rape women?
Yeah. Like a nigga that's not successful in life doesn't have to do this. Why would this man have to do it? One of his, he can sit there.
He doesn't have to though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm starting to become skeptical of these. Oh, he raped 7 women, or he, like Bill Cosby, like roofied 1 million women, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like a lot of these dudes are not doing all this type of stuff, and something's being held over their head, and maybe they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, just like with the Deshaun Watson whole situation. It's like you bring up all these people, but ain't nothing going through. But all of a sudden, these dudes are rapists and all that stuff. Now, there are few exceptions, like your boy Darren Sharper. You know, he was an exception, right? But outside of that, you know what I mean? I think Trey Songz is about to get lined up, you know, because they got him on video doing crazy stuff and stuff. But, you know, so maybe he can get lined up. So it's a few exceptions to the rule. But I find it hard, man, to believe that this man did all this. What do you think?
I don't, you know. It is what it is.
He has rapists on this.
Man, you never know who. You can't tell by the way a person look that they are into this type of activity. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if he done been caught up and they done boiled it down to 7 women, he's not even anybody like well known. I mean, yeah, we know him to be the lame cat in the Superfly movie. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, where have we saw this dude? And he's a rapper. Nowhere.
Yeah. I mean,
nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a star that they're trying to destroy. Buddy probably really did this. Now that I'm thinking about it, now I'm looking at this picture right here, that looks like the eyes of a raper. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy. He said he looks like the eyes of the raper.
Eyes of a raper. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't hit this man with 2 counts of statutory because they say 2 of them were under 16.
Wow.
So now 100 years, I mean, I don't think no man should be out here raping women and children, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. I think, they need to give him the dirt now. Me personally. But you'll get more time for getting caught with some crack or something than you will, or some meth than you will for this type of activity. You know what I'm saying? Drug dealer, they make us look. Hold on, excuse me, y'all, not us. I'm a working man, y'all. YouTube, I am a working man. I do not engage in any illegal activities at all. But yeah, they make people, they come from a certain background look bad, man. Like for real. Versus the rapers, they be in and out of jail. Nigga be done left his kid in the car and be out in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Kid done died in a hot ass car. Be out in 2 years.
Yeah,
so, this shit crazy.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man?
It's just a lot.
100 years. 100 years, Donnie.
Yeah, it's a lot of freaky shit going on. These are freaky tales that we know so well, though, man.
100 years.
That I can say for sure. But one thing I will say is that, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us on this live stream, man. I know there's a few technical difficulties, had a couple dogs barking. If you watched the whole thing, or you might have came in halfway, whatever. A lot of this y'all gonna catch on replay anyway. But before we get out of here, we got to go through the fuckery, huh?
Now go ahead, Al.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to go through the fuckery. So definitely want to pull that fuckery up because that shit, man, like this is some sick fuckery right here. This is some sick fuckery. The first fuckery, I think we got a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? But the first fuckery we actually got is the child that actually had to get a second penis removed. Now first off, let me say that got to be one of the most gruesomest things I've ever could imagine. And they said they removed the bigger one.
Why the bigger one, Donnie? Ain't that strange? Like, we don't want no big penises around here.
It had to be a hater.
It had to be a hater. The larger one removed. That is definitely like, why wouldn't you want the child to keep the big penis? You feel me? Like, so because your daughter your daughter in danger or something? The child was just born.
It got to be something like that, right?
Like,
they definitely cut off. They definitely cut off the large. They definitely cut off the larger one. But I definitely feel bad for this guy, man. Yeah.
So I got a story, man, about what this old school chick had told me like years ago, man. She was talking about how circumcision came about. You know what I'm saying? and she was saying that white people started the circumcision on black people to prevent our penis from actually growing that long. You know what I'm saying? Because based on how much skin they cut off, like that should make it'll make your dick smaller because it can't fully expand, man. Ain't that some crazy shit, bro?
Facts.
like you hating on us as babies, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're gonna make his dick not get to its full potential. You know
That's some fiction. That's something I didn't know. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that.
You
That's
know
crazy, man.
And then that skin, like when you circumcise that skin, we need that to protect our shit. You feel me? It's like a condom, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk about that shit. So let me tell y'all, when I thought about picking the fuckeries, this wasn't. He didn't tell me that he was gonna do this pre-production.
That's all good, y'all.
So
that's crazy though, right?
Yeah. No, that's beyond crazy.
Make that.
And what's also beyond crazy is the next one. Well, we have parents who were arrested in the death of, and it's crazy, the death of their 4-month-old or 4-week-old, infant after father put alcohol in the baby bottle.
Yeah, this is weird. Now, I do understand. I remember back in the day, old country. I'm an old country boy, man. I put a little alcohol on the child gun when they teethed it. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But putting something in the bottle, like you trying to put your baby to sleep. Baby was crying too much. You trying to put the baby to sleep. Baby went to sleep and did not wake up, bro. This is not good. And y'all look stupid.
Yeah, because you already know, like, y'all gonna be in jail, and like child, killing, and it's gonna be hard to survive in the joint.
It ain't even I don't see remorse on neither one of these people's face. Maybe the lady, but who knows? Women be evil. It could have been her that did the shit. Who knows?
Again, but is the father.
Some women be evil.
The father put the alcohol in. So, but this is again.
So was the father,
right? But this is again bad pussy decisions. You feel what I'm saying?
Georgia, right here in Georgia.
You feel me? Like, this is bad pussy decisions right here. Them doing that. It's crazy, man. I hope that well, they didn't deserve to have a child. Okay, so that was universe taking the baby back.
Well, the mother was already drunk when she was breastfeeding, and then they poured something in the bottle.
Oh man, they just were trying to get the baby. They were trying to get the baby. He would have grew up an alcoholic anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have grew up an alcoholic anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, y'all definitely get the fuckery, man, this week. Oh shit, it's over with y'all. Y'all done.
Now this one is a last one. This is gonna be on a more positive note, right? This fuckery right here is about a wedding where the couple only spent $500, but they charged for drinks and food at the reception.
Why this fuckery, Danny?
The reason why
is
because, motherfucker, you could at least spent the band, and then what about the dress and all that? Because all that's included in it.
Let's see.
Perfect location, right off the. How did Kiara pull it off? She started with the dress, which cost just $47.
I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a dress because I had the mindset, I'm gonna wear this one time for a few hours.
Then she found the perfect location, right off the freeway. Keyword being free. And for the reception, guests paid for their food and drinks themselves.
The people we had there, they understood the assignment. They understood the things that we were trying to do, and they really supported.
How did Kiara pull it off? She started with the dress, which
I think that's actually kind of dope, bro. Especially when you get your people to an understanding. Like, people don't mind going out buying food and alcohol anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what this showed me. That it's too expensive to live in California.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Let's just keep it a bean. This is too expensive to live in California. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for you not to be able to rent a space, you had to do this shit on the side of a freeway. Like, come on, man. Like, it just don't get no. Now, okay, you paid $47 for the dress. That shit had to be itching. That shit had to be made from wool or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
good. Why gotta be? Why gotta be? See, I mean, women's clothes are different than ours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But they didn't
They
say
can
the
get away
shit
with
price
it.
or nothing like that.
Yeah,
For
they can
sure,
get
facts.
away with buying something from Play-Doh Closet or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Facts.
know, put it together.
Facts.
They, you know, we can't do this. It's hard. It's harder for us to do that. You know, a man got to be in some kind of label for some odd reason. But yeah, man, I think that was actually kind of sweet though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They get the positive.
500 on the entire wedding. They came out good, bro, because weddings are expensive.
Yeah, it's a fuckery, but it's a positive fuckery. I had to say something positive after the baby thing. So
it's all good.
That's why I did that.
We had
You
to
know
get
what I'm
that in
saying?
there.
I had to throw that in there. That's a positive fuckery, man. But definitely, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Don Peoplez, Trav, you know what I mean? On the early afternoon, late afternoon, early evening side. Y'all catch us on replay, man. Trav, man, let them know where they can tap in with us at.
Obviously YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Well, hit like and subscribe and tap that bell, man. Turn on post notifications, man. So y'all will know when we go live or when we post videos, when Don People post his let's talk about it videos, which you know he doing that every day, every other day, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta hit that bell, man. Also make sure y'all check out the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, where else? iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. And we on like a couple of more other joints, man. Actually, you just Google DeadBolt ATL and you will find us. So yeah, man, we everywhere, man.
Get that daily spin, man. Y'all know what it is, man. DeadBolt, gone.